Good evening. This is the Mates FC podcast. I'm Dave Chase. I'm your mate, whether you like it or not. We're joined tonight by a hairy beast.
Andy. Hi, everyone. I'm Captain Danny Warner. I don't like saying that, actually. Sounds like I'm bigging myself up. Captain of Mates FC.
Like Forrest Gump.
Hey?
You sound like you're in Forrest Gump.
I'm in it.
He looks a little bit Wolf tonight.
But yeah, didn't you say last week? Didn't you say last week I was a bit subdued? I've got to be lively this week. Right, I am Mates Ambassador. I'm Captain of Mates FC, and I also starred in a film, Castaway. Over to you, Andy.
Hi, I'm Andy. I'm the Mates FC welfare officer and one of the coaches at Mates FC, and also a coach at Football Fitness on a Thursday night, Chelmer Park, 8 o'clock.
And Andy, did you star in any films historically?
No, but I did get called Fred again from First Dates, which really amused Cy Green. He thought it was hilarious.
Was he with you again when it happened?
Yeah, he was with me. We went to a local burger van. I just needed to drink.
Has it been twice?
Yeah, and what's that?
That was last week as well. Did you?
Yeah, but every time that I see her, she says bonjour to me now, which is quite.
That's nice.
Simon
Exotic.
Hilarious.
I've been in a film. I was the melon in Dirty Dancing. Right, tonight we've got. I've never even seen Dirty Dancing. I ain't seen any film.
No one puts baby in the corner
because I can't pick him up. Right. So, Andy, what's coming up tonight?
So on tonight's show, we have Mates versus Sands from last Saturday. We had a game against a great bunch of lads from Sands again. As always, it was a great match, and we'll go into that in a bit more detail. And then we're going to talk about fans returning to the FA Cup final. It's quite a topical thing at the minute, getting fans back in. So we'd like to hear your thoughts. So if you can start posting up your thoughts and say hello if you're watching, just so we know that we're not talking to ourselves, that'd be great. And then any plans on how the next phase of lockdown will ease, and with the weather not being great, that's a nice way of putting it. Then what are you doing with the eases of lockdown? It's a bit better now. You can go inside to the pub. You haven't got to sit outside. Then we'll do Pierce's goal. So the best goal from Saturday. And if you want to start posting up goals from the weekend that you thought were great. And then up and coming match. We'll talk about that this week. We've got 2 matches this weekend. On Friday night, we've got Springfield Road. And on Saturday, we're playing Make a Difference. So we'll talk about that. And then Dave will come on and close. Well, he'll be on.
I'm going to tap dance at the end.
So that's what we've got on tonight's show. Please dial in.
Dial in? Who are you? Philip Schofield. I'm going live.
At the number below.
Well, I've got a question for 5-star. Right, talk boys.
Right, so the game this weekend, Dan wasn't there.
So this weekend we played Sands. Sands are a local team. Sands overall is a national charity for bereaved fathers, and they offer amazing support and an amazing support group. Sands Essex is a football team that was set up last year to offer support to fathers in the local area. They've recently they're having the football team as a standalone team now on their own. And just we've got 3 games lined up with them by July, I believe, and they're lovely and local, just over in Writtle, and great bunch of lads, and very similar to us. They're a great support group for each other, a great support for each other, and it's a really nice little community they've got there. And that's one of the brilliant things about some of the teams we've been playing, just knowing what football if we, you know, I've got no experience with football. Captain Dan and Welfare Andy have got years of experience, and it's all competitive. Being in this world of football, where actually we're using football this time to make help support a support group, help support our players. It's just brilliant what football can do. Any comments?
No, they're a great bunch of lads. They're a great bunch of lads, and they've got some decent players as well. And I know they've got the Kent one as well. I don't think there's that many sides. I know there's definitely the Kent one. They've got a Sussex one as well. But the Kent
Sussex were playing.
The Kent guys played the Charitables the other day as well. But yeah, they're really nice. They tend to
play. They're playing in the Sunday League, the Pope and Smith Sunday League at the moment, and who we played this week on the Saturday was almost like not the second team, but like they've got so many people, they've put another team out. So a lot of people here weren't as experienced as the Sunday League team, but there's some recognisable faces we've played before. I think one of them's called Dan, quite a tall lad. He was just all over it, like everywhere. It was just, yeah, I couldn't go that fast. But yeah, lovely atmosphere, good bit of banter as well. I may have insulted someone. There was Si that runs their team, who was in goal, and he said that would have never been a goal if you hadn't let that free kick happen or something. And I just said it would never have been a goal if you was a better goalkeeper. Just heckled him.
You rapping?
No, I was just shouting at the side of the pitch.
No, we had an official referee.
Yeah, we had a real one, real life one.
It was a great game. It was, you know, it was again played in such a great spirit. There were some great goals from our boys. I think what was really pleasing again was, you know, the way that they played as a team, and you know, like there were some new faces over there again, and just slightly straight into the team. Yeah, I think it was really competitive. There was some nice build up. Matt Smith actually got a really good assist, little cheeky back heel. He assured me he meant to do it. Little back heel straight into the path of I don't know who actually scored that goal, but I think it was Joey. Was it Joey? And slotted home.
Who notched?
Ben done 4.
Did he?
Yeah, Ben.
Yeah.
Ben
so that home
was
cooking that's sorting him out.
I've been breastfeeding.
Breastfeeding. What about
breastfeeding?
Ollie scored, I think.
Who? Ollie played.
You sound like you're just talking to your dog. Ollie played. Come on.
Did you know he played?
That's a daddy.
Good Ollie.
Ben, yeah. Somebody just put Ben scored. I think that was it. So it's Ben, Ollie, Joey. Anybody else?
Who was in goal?
Yeah,
James,
Martin, and
Tank.
Yeah, it was
Tank
Jamie and
Martin.
James wasn't there.
Yeah, no, really good performance by everyone again.
We're just saying the same things. Yeah, so this week, so that was that week, and again the atmosphere. What I liked is it was just a bit. I hate the word banter, but it was a lot of banter. It was they're playing football, they're playing for the right reasons, and anytime. Whereas sometimes you think of a West Ham Millwall type situation, and you want people, people are going out there to kneecap each other. If anyone was doing anything like that, anything a bit of a dodgy tackle or anything like that, everyone was just laughing and just taking the piss out of each other in a nice way. It was a really nice atmosphere. Yeah, it's a good one. I'm looking forward to their next one. So coming up,
sorry.
Yeah. So coming up this week as well, we've got 2 matches now. We're supposed to have, and I'm looking at the rain through my Velux roof window here, but we're having a rescheduled game on Friday, which was rescheduled before December's lockdown because it was put off because of the weather. And Springfield Road FC playing at Haybridge Swifts ground, and bars open, spectators allowed.
It's the only reason I'm going.
Bring whoever you want. Yeah, bring whoever you want. Yeah, if you drink enough, you'll have a personality. And
aiming at me, are you?
yeah, and so it's an actual great opportunity, weather permitting. But you know, we've got plenty of shelter over there to get out. Just get out there and actually watch some football if you fancy it. We aren't in a situation. I know we can like lift spectator bans on a lot of things, but there is also, just be wary, there is spectator bans based on the specific site. So where we currently are, we still can't have spectators at the moment, and you know, the facilitators are absolutely within their rights to make sure that it is still a safe atmosphere. You know, we've got an all right amount of space at the side of the pitch, but absolutely, if that started filling up with people, it would be a bit of a COVID risk down there.
How comes that we're not allowed at Molsham? Because now we've
just down to the actual site. So if you think when we played at Melbourne, our first match back, do I mean that one?
Yeah.
You're not allowed to change in the car park there. You're not allowed to change in the toilet there, and they've got their own little COVID regulations, because you've got the national. If you think you've got FA guidelines that are agreed with the government, Essex FA guidelines, which are based on the FA guidelines, we then have to put our own COVID risk assessment in and have our own COVID things in place, as do all of the sites. So if you think about pitch side at Chelmer on a Thursday for Football Fitness Club, it's a really wide area. When we're at Molsham, it's probably a quarter of that.
Yeah.
So there would be capacity differences and things like that. So Molsham are just keeping a little step back, and a lot of them are, just to make sure that, you know, the main thing is, can we still play football? You know, that's the important thing at this level. But yeah, on Friday, over at Haybridge Swifts, anyone that wants to come over to that is welcome to come over to that. And bars open. There is shelter. Yeah. So that'll be a good one. And it's going to be, saying that, you know how much rain we've had. I went over Highlands on Sunday, and I thought I was going to be just rolling around in the mud, which is the only reason I went, like a pig. And but actually, that's still, you know, it's been so dry prior to that. It's still hard. It's not a mud bath at the moment. I think Friday's match is going to be a mud bath. And they're digging the pitch up after we play, not because of whatever we do to it, but they're putting an artificial pitch down over it. Okay, yeah, you can just do slides everywhere.
I can't play, but I'll be coming and hopefully come in and supporting. I've got to pick the daughter up from Suffolk before, so I won't be over there till well after kick.
No, I can't wait for it. I think it's going to be really good. I think it'd be nice to be in a proper stadium.
Yeah,
like, it always gets everyone a little bit buzzing. Like, you know, it was the same at Billericay when we played there.
And Whittam as well.
And Whittam, yeah. My mate plays for them, and they played at Roots Hall on Friday.
Wow.
Against Essex Police.
Oh, like a real pitch.
They were 2-0 down at half time, come back and beat Essex Police 3-2. But
cool.
Yeah, he's playing. He's really looking forward to it.
Cool.
They must have been playing with the away team then. To come back from 2-0 down and win.
Maybe.
So that hasn't happened.
And then on Saturday we're playing a new team, Make a Difference FC, and again in this sort of charity and good causes world, they select local causes or national causes, and they try and raise money for that cause by playing football and playing the pitches. So they said to us, you know, it's our ground, we're hosting it, who do we want to raise money for? So I've put Calm forward to them. All I've said to them is, if you've got any other local smaller charities that you'd prefer to raise, you know, let us know who they are, and I'd like to support local if we could. But you know, we are part of Calm's national football collective, and that's a big thing. You know, that we're using football to help people with mental health and help Calm, who are the UK's leading mental health suicide charity. Yeah, we're helping them and helping them man their phone lines by raising money for them, and they do a brilliant job. So yeah, we'll be doing that on the Saturday. So we've got 2 days. We've got too many players, which is brilliant. I put a post out today on our social media. I originally I got 23 fixtures put in when the return to football was announced, and I put those up at 9 o'clock at night, and by 7 o'clock in the morning all of them were full. So I wanted to see how that was going, which we've got those mainly we've got them back to back now, and then a couple in August, couple in September, but I've released the other dates that we can take some bookings for now as well. So if you've got a football team, if you want to get a group of your lads together or ladies together or whatever, if you want to put a works team together, whatever you fancy, if you fancy coming and have a kick around, we just want our lads out there and we want to get out there and play. So drop us a line at weareyourmates@gmail.com or private message us, whatever.
I thought you said
but we've
oven. I thought you said oven.
Yeah, I'm Delia Smith and I'm talking about my oven. Yeah, the dates on our social media that we've got available, and we want to fill them all up. We need to be putting teams out every single week because we've just got so many people that want to play for us. On that note, if you want to play for us and you haven't played for us, please come and play for us. If you want to come and see what we're doing, just give us a shout and come down and watch at Molsham. If you want to come over to Football Fitness Club on a Thursday, or Mates FC training on a Thursday, you're welcome to come and have a look what's going on. You don't have to do it straight off. But, you know, things are changing. Lockdown's ending a little bit. Let's get out there and do something a bit different. Come and have a kick around.
And on that note, FA Cup fans in the ground. That was a bit different.
Epic.
Hearing crowds again, I thought really like, I know it wasn't that many people, but just still having that must have got those players going a little bit, and it certainly got Leicester going. Not maybe Chelsea, but never mind. Got to be in it, I suppose. But yeah, I think it was just nice to see like fans around the ground, wasn't it? And just, you know, enjoying it. Some of the songs again, and just, you know, when decisions didn't go their way, just having that real crowd rather than the sort of voiced over crowd. We've got quite a few people who are sort of saying hi and evening all. Unfortunately, it's just coming up as Facebook users.
Yeah, I don't know. It did that last week, and it was all right on the podcast before tonight. It was showing the names, but I think I don't know.
Spans United have come up. Looking forward to next month, gents. Thanks for last Saturday. New guys loved it. No, you know, like we said, brilliant. Thanks, boys, and yeah, we can't wait until next month either.
We love you, boys.
Nigel LV's on evening, so we're starting to get names coming through now. So,
there you go.
Which is good.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, he's Greeny. Here we go. Now the party's going to get started.
Evening. How you doing?
All right.
It's like we've wheeled out Tina Turner.
Apologies. Football.
Even with limited capacity, Man United fans left early tonight.
They drew, didn't they? They drew.
Well, you said the FA Cup final, Andy, as we was talking about the FA Cup final just now.
Yeah.
Until I watched that, I thought when you was talking about it, I thought Man City was some sort of gay dating website you went on.
Talking about that though, that atmosphere was unreal, wasn't it? Even though there was only 22,000, it was
Saturday,
brilliant.
the FA Cup
final, and you don't realise how different the noise is, how different it is to the mock-up sound. Even though the mock-up sound is quite good in the game, you don't realise how good it is. I really enjoyed it.
It was more reactive.
Being a Southend fan, I thought it was really loud.
I bet he did.
Ain't that
But yeah, he had his body on for it as well.
What are all these people saying? They're all shouting. I can't hear.
Sit down.
Oh dear.
Disturb the
It was,
cockle-shells.
no, I agree. I agree with Dan. It is like it's just so nice to see people back in. It's like what makes football, isn't it? Although like the Premier League don't like it, fans are what make football. You know, it makes a massive, massive difference.
And very shortly, when the Euros start, it's going to be the fans that are going to be better than the players again, in their opinion. Which is always a beautiful thing at a tournament when every fan thinks they're better than everyone that's in the actual team. But that's the good old armchair for you, isn't it?
I can't wait for the Euros. I can't wait. I think England have got the best chance they've had for a long, long while. I think some of those players coming through are absolutely sensational. Like we said it before on here, but Foden, he's something else. You know, like
24 days.
You know,
You've got 24
people
days.
think Sterling's good, and he's sort of keeping that thing.
Yeah, but like Reece James as well. Reece James on Saturday, he's just doesn't put a foot wrong. Another Englishman.
Yeah, and we've got the Alexander Arnold.
Yep.
Great player.
Shame Allison's English.
Yeah, we've got that. We've got that. Who's that Man City? Who's that Man City player? Harry Kane. He's a great
Andy,
player.
sorry to interrupt. I think it's quite important you read Nigel LV's comment.
Nigel LV, Warner going for the Ian Bill over Forlan tonight.
You didn't spell Bill right. It doesn't count. I'm keeping it real, like Bill. Carl, we missed that back now.
Were you going down?
Oh, and then she's written, and Dave is going for Sonia Jackson. Who's
I'll blow me trumpet in a minute.
I need an Ian Bill hat. Like, what did he have on? One of them.
You do look like Teen Wolf tonight, Dan. I think.
What?
There's something Teen Wolf about you. You know when he got ready for the disco?
Yeah. I look like. Have you seen that meme put up as a Chelsea fan with a massive beard and hair, and then they say he looks like the fella from Wizard of Oz, the lion in Wizard. Is it the lion? Yeah, lion in Wizard of Oz. I got a little resemblance to that tonight as well. I can't be bothered to shave.
You're a bit Jesus as well.
A little bit. Holier than now.
It's nice. And then we've got Cy there. Don't know where he's getting this tan from. He does look like a ginster pasty again.
I don't know where I get it from either. I think it's because I've just had a shower. I've been football, just had a shower. I'm all hot and fluttered. And I'm eating some roasted salty mixed nuts.
Oh, yeah. They're well known for making you go brown. But how many sunbeds do you have? How many sunbeds do you have?
How many carrots have you eaten?
How many what?
Carrots have you eaten?
He's just, I reckon he switched all his light bulbs and put those big tubes in there.
You've got UV throughout the house.
Yeah, proper UV'd up.
Yeah.
That's why we can only see you.
How many times have you been in the hot tub today, Si?
Twice, mate. Once this morning, and then when I got home from football. That's why I'm a little bit late.
And what you got in there? Creosote?
Yeah, just loads of tan rolls and that.
Your UV lights running through your house in your hot tub. It's like you just beat your own travel ban, and like the Greens live a lavish life.
My loft is just a UV.
I thought Phil Brown was brown until I saw it, Si.
That's his role model, isn't it?
Who's that?
Sorry, your role model's Phil Brown.
Phil Brown. Isn't it funny? He's Phil Brown and you're Si Green.
Who's Phil Brown? Oh, is that the Southend manager?
Yeah.
I thought he was asking him a question. Does he feel brown?
showing off.
What's that little bell ringing there? Is that one of your servants?
Sorry, that's
It's
my
time
Bring
up.
a pina
Time up.
colada.
Sunbed, it's up. He's got to change the bulb.
Go on, Jim. Change that bulb.
You'll actually,
He obviously,
if I was to angle my
wants to
camera,
drink, so he rings the bell.
if I was to angle my iPad up now, you'd see. There's just loads of UV lights about here.
Facebook user, a bald David Dickinson.
Who's wrote that?
Oh.
Who put that up?
Lovejoy.
Who put that up?
Lovejoy.
I bet
I
that's
don't know,
Ben
just
Hyder.
a Facebook user.
That's
No, he's
quite
at
funny,
McDonald's at the moment.
actually. David Dickinson.
Right, let's get back to the agenda.
Sorry, Fred, do one.
Sorry, yeah. Right, let me just have a look what was on the
FA Cup
agenda.
final,
Right.
Man City, the website.
Man City, yeah. Man U. Oh no, sorry.
Don't do all your
Right.
words.
Are we talking
Yeah.
about favourite
Okay.
FA Cup final memories?
Sorry.
He's just saying the stickers he
Lockdown
needs.
B&Es.
Hang on.
Yeah, so lockdown B&Es. Now, I will have to be boring as normal, but as we've seen, the Indian variant has raised its head in Essex and especially in Chelmsford, where it is confirmed at 2 schools. It is not through travel from another country. It's just been spread around here. So everyone in the Chelmsford district, as in if you pay your council tax to Chelmsford City Council, Essex County Council put a tweet out yesterday to say that they want every resident in Chelmsford to be taking a COVID test just to make sure it can be knocked down and kept isolated, so it don't go everywhere and mean that we have to stop playing football or anything like that. Obviously, there's more important things than football, but we really care about the football. So you can just go into your local chemist and pick up a box of the home tests. You can go on .gov and have them sent out to your house. You can have a box of 7 sent out. You can have a box of 7 sent out for your family or your household every single day. But yeah, it
Or you
won't
could come
hurt.
to Gatwick.
You say that. You can pick them up from the pharmacy as well. I've got a
Yeah,
load
or
the
you go
other day.
around Cy Green's house, as
I've
in
got
the
loads.
greenhouse.
And loads
Why
of
don't you
masks
call your
as
house
well.
greenhouse?
I bought a load of masks today. I went to our establishment today and bought
You're
some
very
masks.
polite.
The burger.
Yeah,
Do you get them off the burger van?
I purposely went to get some masks. Even the woman at the counter said, she said, "What are you doing here?" I said, "Oh, I'm just picking up some masks." She said, "Oh, I was going to say you normally ring before you come and pick up your food, because you can't be bothered to wait." I was like, "No, I'm just picking up the masks."
$2.99 a box, there, aren't they?
Two quid I get charged.
Oh, nice.
£2 a box, yeah.
You do know we've got loads in the shed.
Yeah, but then I gave them to them.
Churro.
It's 50.
One is
It's not bad though. 2 quid for 50 ain't bad, is it?
Oh, brilliant. And you chatting out that girl that got run over by a horse?
What? Where did she get run over by a horse?
You sounded like a horse then, Dave.
I'll tell you off screen.
I'm trying to work out who put the bold David Dickinson comment. That's got to be Robbo, isn't it? Do we not know names yet?
No.
Just have to guess.
We won't read that last message out. Okay. Move on.
Right, so
I got run over by a horse once.
right, so what is everyone
Sure.
doing now? Lockdown's eased. I went past a couple of pubs and they were packed, like restaurant, eatery pubs, and there was like not packed, but there was a lot of people inside. They were obviously being safe and cautious, but it seems like
Where was this at? What ones were they?
people just, even though it was a Monday night, I think people were just so excited to get out and be warm rather than sitting out having a beer, like getting freezing. I think people are excited to get out. And
where was it?
Sorry?
Where was it?
Oh, it was. I went past Ego, which was the running there.
Oh yeah.
There are other drinking and eating establishments in Chelmsford, I will add, but it's a very nice.
Has anyone been out and eaten? Has anybody been out and eaten and had a drink yet? KFC. What eating?
Drive-through.
Had a nice Chinese Saturday night around my mate's house.
Yeah. In the garden,
when it had freezing.
Last time I went for the drive-through, the woman huffed at me. So I ordered 20 chicken nuggets. Oh, I've just said that I ordered 20 chicken nuggets. I ordered 20 chicken nuggets, and she went,
How
many people was it for?
My family. And she just went, "What dip do you want?" I went, "Oh, none." And she went, across the internet.
Like it was
I was like, "All right."
You ate 20 dry chicken nuggets?
Yeah, I'm quite moist, aren't I? You forget this.
Oh, I couldn't get.
You've got to have at least sweet and sour with it.
But he did the same as the lady.
How could you eat them dry?
The thing was, the reason she huffed is normally people go through the drive-through in their car.
I was on a horse after I just run some girl over.
Dave was like, oh. Dave had hot pants and roller skates on.
We've gone well off roll.
I love that. He was on a horse.
He was on a horse. He was naked
on
a horse like Lady Godiva.
Are we still live?
Riding. Dan could get away with that with his hair, but
I can't ride a horse. Shetland pony.
I've never ridden a horse.
No, I got run over by a Shire horse in.
You can ride a pony, like Magic Mike.
Why was it shy?
Because it run me over. No, actually, you were there. Sorry, you were there. Did you go to Ringsfield Hall with me in Mr. Major's class?
Yeah,
you could. Yeah, we went to Southwold and we went to look at a lighthouse, and we also went to a brewery, Adnams, right? And the horse, the Shire horse, still walks around delivering. Well, no, it drive. What's it? What do they do?
Deliver.
It was the cart, and it was delivering all the beer to the because we went to school in the Edwardian days, and it sort of was doing that, and I was like playing around a bit, and it reversed on me, knocked me over, and trod on me.
It reversed on you.
On that note, I'm going to leave you to it.
How did it reverse?
It didn't have any bleepers or anything.
My friend, years and years ago, I can remember like my friend's dad had a brand new Granada, and it was like when like Granadas were like now. If you had like a Mercedes, like they were quite like like you had to be quite a rich family to have a Granada. And he had this brand new A-Reg. This is how long ago it was, 1982. Dan, like 1982 Granada, and they were in Suffolk, and this horse like went mad and ran up and over the car, a Shire horse, and it completely wrote the car off. Like the roof was like this, and it ran up the bonnet and crunched the whole car. It just went mad, this horse. Interesting.
Have I said on it before about the horse biting my car?
Biting your car?
Oh, I wondered what you were going to say then.
I parked my car next to this.
You say biting my car?
That's what happens if you put a sugar lump on it. That's what the hole in polos are for, Dan.
That hole's way too big.
Oh.
Anyway, yeah, horse. Park next to the field. Didn't really think much of it. When I come back to my car, there was a massive horse right by my door where I would get into driver's door. And it wouldn't let me get in. And after a while, I sort of managed to get round to it. But where I parked, there's like this sap or dust or something had come out of off a tree and landed on the car. So I think the horse had been licking the car to get this sap off.
Where on earth is it going, Dan?
And it bitten my car, and I had about, I don't know, 3 lots of scratches down it. And I rang the insurance company and said, I don't know if I'm covered for this, but am I? And the bloke laughed for about 5 minutes non-stop, and then just went, "No, you're not covered for a horse bite." So that was it.
Perfect.
No, you should have said it's a donkey. They cover for that.
I've got a photo somewhere. A photo of it. I can prove it.
How did it bite your car? I don't know.
Did you hear about the?
Scratched it. Didn't actually bite it.
Yeah, it was like licking it, and I suppose where it's got big teeth and that, it just going. I didn't ask it how it did it. Just.
Oh, did you not?
No, I should have done really. Bit naive.
It might have said something.
Might have had long nails.
Mr. Ed.
Did you hear about the horse in the bar?
Oh.
Go on.
No. Go on.
The barman said, "What's with the long face?" He went on a horse.
I just watched our viewer total go down. It was like watching Take Me Out with Paddy McGuinness. Boo, 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 boo. We've gone way off agenda.
We have massive.
I don't even know if we can
Right,
come back.
sorry, yeah. Getting back on the agenda, we were talking about what we're going to do now. Lockdowns eased, and like in the weather, because the weather was like really looking up, wasn't it? And we thought, oh, here we go. And then all of a sudden, the April showers have come in May.
They reckon we're going to have a bit of a heat wave at the end of the month, though, don't they? Next week's going to be a bit crappy.
Oh,
I reckon
so.
Yeah,
It's going to fall with rain every day, though.
I know. But the last week of the
imagine
month.
that. Imagine the size 10 if we have a heat wave.
Oh, it'd be mental.
Oh, yeah.
You can turn the lights off. Save a bit of the lecky.
That's it.
Some natural vitamin D.
He's trying to fill that gap that Bob Monkhouse left.
Working from home, you got to work from home. You got to take it as much as you can, haven't you? When you're getting paid to work.
Yeah,
from home,
yeah.
It's like you got to take it to the extreme. I do literally. When it is nice, I sit outside on the patio and just work umbrella and work in the sun.
I can't. I did last year. I can't see the laptop.
Got to have an umbrella above, so you obviously don't have the glare.
Yeah.
It's all about
because he hasn't got hair either.
It's too windy at the moment, though.
Oh yeah, I don't do it. I didn't do it today.
Plus, you'd obviously get an electric shock from the laptop charger getting soaking wet.
Well, yeah, obviously.
Too risky, so I'm staying in.
Yeah. No,
like,
yeah.
Si's lucky. You only have to use one of those little cocktail umbrellas. He's quite small.
Tucks it behind his ear. One on each ear.
That's it.
Nigel LV has said that she's got a golf day on Thursday, so needs the sun.
Is she?
Showing off, I think. I think it's just a little
pitch and putt.
Pitch and putt.
What's your handicap? What do you play off?
Tee.
I'm playing next Friday, actually.
Oh, yeah?
Oh, thanks for the invite.
Do you want to play golf next Friday, mate?
I'm busy.
We're I think we're playing at Toot Hill. Is it Toot Hill? That's
yeah. It's meant to be all right, isn't it?
Never played there.
I haven't played myself, but it's meant to be all right.
Nigel plays off 38.
I don't even know if that's any good. Is that good?
That's like that's
Is that how many extra shots you're allowed?
I think that's the lowest handicap you can possibly have.
What, good?
Yeah, so basically, yeah. So if you got a par 70, you basically go round in 108.
All right.
She said,
I'll go
I'm a
around
woman,
108
I
in the
take advantage.
We went to the driving range the other day, actually, Anne, didn't we? That was a nice 20 minutes smashing.
Yeah, that was good.
Frustrating.
They weren't too happy about our kids playing in the sand.
No.
The bunker.
I did that in Sandwich. I went on I think it was the Cubs or Scouts. I went on a camping thing, and we had to do this trip round deal and sandwich. It's a bit boring, but we were just going around. Anyway, we got onto this golf course. We cut across it, and I was doing that with the rake, just in the bunker, just hacking the crap out of the sand. And this guy come running along shouting, and I didn't realise, but sandwich is like where the professionals play.
Yeah, it's like the pros play there, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, we bought the kids.
I like the sound of it.
They were just,
Here he is, Mr. Golfer.
Here he is.
Sorry, someone bought me a dog and a McDonald's, so I had to quickly nip out.
20 nuggets.
Well, you got a free dog. Jesus. I tell you what, them Happy Meals, the gifts are much better now than when I was a kid.
Right, number one.
I was happy when I got to figure out the A team. Now you get a poodle.
So it's a miniature poodle. Yeah, I've just been listening to your stories.
I couldn't see that.
Number one, a shy horse did not run over your car.
No, not my car. My friend's dad's car.
I always remember, like, one of my mates that went to Highlands. He said someone came to the school with a penny farthing, but it was such a big penny farthing they had to get on the roof of the school to get on it.
Wow,
that's not true.
No, and also one of someone we all know, well, I think most of us know, they made a lie up when we was at school that in the summer, you know, like when you don't see each other for like 6 weeks, they made this lie up that during the summer they went to Egypt and they took their BMX with them, but because their dad knew the pilot, so it was all right to take the BMX with them. And when they went over there, he went down the side of a pyramid on his BMX, and his mags melted because like it was so hot and the angle of the pyramid. And then, like, when you're a kid, you're like, no, you didn't, and you think, well, you can take bigger things aboard, and a pyramid is quite an angle. And if you have got like mags on your, do I mean mags when they're like plastic wheels?
Yeah, mags. Yeah. I've got them.
There,
No way.
and it's in Egypt, it probably would melt. So he might be telling the truth. And then he also said that Rule Fox, he was over Chelmer Park kicking the ball around, and Rule Fox walked past and told him he was a better footballer than him.
Rule Fox,
just said,
how really random.
You're better than me.
Random person to pick.
I know, Rule Fox.
Could have gone with Kenny Dalglish.
So,
like Nigel Clough.
When did Si tell you all this, Dave?
Si's mum used to come to school and ride penny farthings for us.
She did on a school trip, didn't she? Yeah.
She probably saw me get run over.
I always wondered how you get off of them. How do you get off of them?
How'd you what?
How do you get off of them?
Jump.
What, when it's moving?
Like, how do you dismount?
Is there like a massive stand?
Well, you stop it and then get off. You don't jump off while it's moving. It's dangerous.
Yeah, like, if you stop on a penny farthing, you're up here, like.
Oh,
I think you have to.
Don't it have stabilizers? Hang on.
No, you ain't got a stand.
Hang on, Dan. What's real and what's not? Also, like, I was similar with. I was on a camel and in a desert somewhere, and this kid was just like leading this camel. I hated it. I wanted to. I didn't like it at all because I thought it can just run off. I'm well health and safety, ain't I? And then when it comes to stop, they bend down on their knees, and like it's just an unnatural angle. So this child got me off of the camel very safely. He was probably about 5. And then someone else's camel just ran off, and I was like, "Oh my god, this little boy saved my life!" So I gave him all the money I had with me, and
I was listening, but I was trying to find how to dismount a penny farthing. Is this made up?
No, this actually happened to me. No, I gave him money because I was so scared of. I was so thankful that this child didn't let me get killed on this camel.
Did I have the hump?
So how do you get off of a penny farthing?
Yeah, look, there's a step. There's a little step.
Oh, there's one of those at the horse thing. Oh, right.
I think you still have to.
Oh, right, okay.
You have to jump off.
That's brilliant. Because I think if any of us drew a penny farthing, we wouldn't have drawn that.
No.
And we've probably seen quite a lot of penny farthings in our time.
I wonder if that's where the saying comes a step up.
Maybe.
I love those little things, like where the word came from.
Have you seen the thing next to, where the girl got run over by the horse, where Si got his mask from? There's little steps there that you can get up on a horse on. That'd be all right for a penny farthing.
Did that actually happen? A girl got run over by a horse. How long ago?
Do you know what, Dave? I've always wondered what them steps are that are outside the burger van, and you've just
that green one, yeah,
because my boys just
so you can get on a big horse.
You can mount me next time we're there.
That's very good. I know what that's for. That's really cleared something up for me because I've always.
Do you know? I really have to fight it every time we go there. I want to just walk up them. And I have to really fight myself not to walk up them because I look like, why are you just walking up those 3 stairs? But I really want to do it. And then Maddie did it the other day, and I was like, don't go up there. And I was like, and it was only because I really wanted to.
Over Highlands Park, there's marble ones of them for the old Victorians. That's how the women used to get on and off their horses.
Where are they? What, just randomly sitting on
outside
marbles?
the burger van?
Yeah, just a set of them by the gate.
Do you have to put a burger vans have to be situated next to them?
Yeah.
Maybe it's for when Si goes to get his order from the burger van.
Oh, look at Mr. Lanky.
Right, are we going to be off agenda again?
Yeah, sorry. So Pierce's goals. So please post up some great goals from the weekend. Unfortunately, we didn't film it. Otherwise, we could have got the greatest assist at the weekend from Matt Smith. We could have got that on there, but unfortunately, we didn't film it. But it was a great assist, a little cheeky back heel. But and he, like I say, he said he meant it. It was really good. Did anyone see any great goals this weekend?
Yuri Tielemans.
Oh yeah, that was a good goal.
What a goal that was.
What's West Ham's goal like this week? I can't remember.
Someone
they scored.
Someone kicked the ball. Oh.
We drew with Thingy, didn't we? We drew with Brighton.
Oh yeah.
Yes, you did.
I didn't see those goals.
I don't think it would have been great.
John McGinn scored a good goal for Villa. Passed it from about 20 odd.
I don't think it would have been great.
Left foot, side foot. Who did West Ham? That's really going to annoy me. Who scored? Must have been Antonio, mustn't it?
No, it weren't. It was Ben Rama.
Oh yeah,
Ben Rama, yeah.
First goal, wasn't it? I think.
Ben Rama.
So you're going to be such a good old man. You're just sitting on that couch. You're like Alf Garnett. You're sitting on that couch going, who scored? Who done a goal at West Ham? No, it must have been him. Must have been him. Like, you got no, like, you're just naming a footballer. Like, it must have been him. I reckon it was him. It's like, Ben Ritmer.
There was some good, it's starting to get exciting in, like, where the real football happens, like, because you're getting all the playoffs now, aren't you?
Yeah. Last night.
I watched Brentford last night. I was gutted. I wanted
Bournemouth won that 1-0, didn't they?
Yeah. I was just watching a bit of Oxford versus Blackpool, and not that anyone cares, but Blackpool won 3-0 away, or were winning 3-0 away when I turned it off, and the fans weren't happy. The Oxford fans.
I've lost that dog.
Oh, Allison's goal, cracking header.
Oh, Allison's goal. Yeah, how can we not talk about that? He was so emotional because he lost his dad that same week.
No, his dad drowned about 2 months ago.
He can't go and see. He couldn't go and see him though, could he? He couldn't go and do the funeral and all that sort of stuff.
He was so emotional with that goal, but what a great header!
Yeah, it's quality header.
It was like a striker's header.
It was. You won't see many of them in your lifetime watching that. You won't see.
Brilliant.
Well, I don't know. I haven't been up from Mates FC from goal yet. The issue is it'd take me a half to get back.
I just read that comment of Ben Rama I read it as piranha from where I'm looking. It looks like piranha.
Piranha.
None of the names.
piranha.
Only Nigel and
A bit
Sans
fishy.
on my thing.
Yeah, I think they get a thing to say they have to click that we can see their name
All right.
on the
Right.
broadcast.
Little shy viewers tonight.
That boy with
Oh,
the BMX, he used to have piranha tank. He used to swim in it.
What, the
I
Max
love
boy? Used to swim in. Dave's got blue sky behind him.
You have.
I phoned my insurance company once. I got a scratch on my car, and I said it was piranha. They don't cover for piranhas.
You don't believe me, do you? Do you not believe me?
No, apparently, if you said boxes,
Someone just fart.
my dad's.
That was Dave, wasn't it?
What's it?
Dave just farted live on Facebook.
My dad's friend once, a lion in the safari
Dave's
park.
gone.
Sorry, we can still see your ear.
Yeah.
Right, are we all
That's what
listening
happens when we
now?
have a McDonald's this late at
Sorry.
night.
Sorry, Andrew. Continue.
My dad's friend was going for a safari park once, and he got a puncture, and in the lion bit, and so it says in an emergency, press your horn. So he pressed the horn, and a guy came up in one of those zebra Land Rovers and was wound down his window and said, "All right," and he said, "Oh no, I've got a puncture," and he went, "Okay, mate, wait a minute," and he just pulled the car round, and he got out with a gun, and then he went, "All right, mate." And my dad's mate went, "Sorry," and he went, "Yeah, you can change your tyre." And my dad's mate got out, and he was like, and he said, he said, honestly, if Formula One were watching me, I'd have got a job. He said, because I've never changed a tyre so quick in all my life. He said, I'm not even sure I did it back up properly. I just was so panicked. But these lines were obviously right over the other side. But he was quickly jacking it up, getting the tyre on. I was like, oh, that's quite funny. I suppose you have to be there.
Yeah, I don't know why it's still daylight outside mine.
It's like The Simpsons. Is it
isn't it?
Have you just got wallpaper, this blue sky? You
does
look like you're in the
Springfield.
Maldives. You look like you're in the Maldives. You're about 2 miles away from me, and I look like I'm in.
Oh no, there's a dirty grey cloud. You can't quite see it. There's a dirty grey cloud just up there. Because I'm nearer to the sky, ain't I? Because I'm
Of course, you're probably above the storm.
It's because you live
Looking
in
down.
Springfield.
I live in
Simpsons.
Anyway, right, something about football, please.
Right, anyway, any good goals? Was there any good goals that anyone wants to post on here tonight? But going back to the playoffs, there was some good playoffs last night. And then tonight, I think we've got the League Two playoff semis. Forest Green are losing to Newport.
Are they?
Well, I hope.
And then Oxford 3-0.
Yeah, that's
Full time. Lost to Blackpool.
Chelsea 0-0.
Chelsea Leicester's 0-0 and all.
Man City lost to Brighton.
They beat them, didn't they?
3-2.
Brighton, Man City had a man sent off in the first half. Brighton 3, Man City 2.
Wow.
Shocker.
Good few days, are they?
Where do you reckon Harry Kane will go? Just sort of going back to football.
Man City.
Man United.
I reckon he'll go United.
Can you see my dirty cloud now?
Yeah, I see
Look,
it.
my dirty cloud going in.
Oh, yeah. That is nasty.
That's evil.
I think Harry Kane will go to Man City because he'll go with Walker. He'll want to be Walker.
Oh, do you know what? That's not a bad shout, actually, because Aguero's leaving, isn't he?
I don't think he'll get in there. He don't play the Man City way. I think Man City would have to completely change the way they play to fit to Harry Kane. I think he'd be better off at United. I really do.
I think he's more like, it wouldn't be a surprise if he went United, would he? He'd fit in with that United bit, but I think he'll go City. I think because he'll go where the big money is.
Well, he might not stay in England. He might go to Cardiff. He might go to Real Madrid or someone.
Somewhere
might go to
exciting.
Southend.
In other news, football-wise, if you haven't listened to this week's Peter Crouch podcast with Mark Noble, you need to.
Oh, is it good?
Oh, Mark Noble, legend. It's so funny. He's a proper good lad.
How will I get that up? Just Google it, will I?
It's on Spotify.
I'll pop it on your gramophone for you.
Stick it on.
Get it on tape cassette for it.
If you give me one of them things you let me suck, one of them Werthers, and I'll pop round, sit on your lap, play your gramophone.
Sweet.
Have a choc ice out the freezer.
Oh, my favourite.
Oh, choc ice. I like choc ice.
Yeah. Not a poor man's Magnum, but they're the nuts.
Yeah. Who needs a stick?
Who needs a stick?
Remember when
Next
you were a
week,
kid and you had to
next
stick
week's favourite ice cream.
Sorry, Dan?
All the dirt.
You know what I had the other day was a Viennetta.
I've got
Oh,
Viennetta
yeah,
in my freezer.
Viennettas,
The
mate.
mint
99p from Tesco.
Ah,
They're not as good anymore. The chocolate doesn't go from side to side. They used to. The chocolate used to be like a chocolate lasagna. Now
Yeah, well-
it's like right in the middle, about this big.
Yeah,
I
no,
like the
you,
chocolate
you,
bit. I like-
you saw the Viennetta in my boot the other day. That's what set you off.
Yeah, that's what made me think. Oh, Viennetta, they still do them. So I went and
How'd
got
you have
one.
a Viennetta in your boot? It'd melt, wouldn't it? Or had you just been shopping?
Supermarket, yeah.
Just
Oh,
been
fair
shopping,
enough.
he's going
There
out.
you go. I'll let you off. Sorry, I was saying next week in the agenda we'll have favourite ice creams.
Oh, yeah, all day. Twist.
And we've actually got to get one. You've got to get your favourite ice cream and eat it live.
Yes.
Well,
mate,
shall we all eat a Viennetta at the same time and see if you can do it
Cornettos,
quickly?
strawberry cornettos, Twister.
Yeah, you can have.
No,
You
Fine.
haven't got
Strawberry cornetto. It's got to be
Yeah,
meat chopped chip.
Bearded clam.
Ice cream Mars, mate. Ice cream Mars. Oh,
bearded clam. Is that me?
No,
Bearded clam.
Ice cream Mars. That's a good shout.
That's the wafer one. Isn't it?
Mars.
Oh, Mars are the best.
You know the best one is by far is Maxi Bomb.
Oh yeah, Maxi Bonner. Maxi Bonner
You know
and
you
Doubly
get 'em
Bobblies.
when you're abroad.
no,
Yeah, and they do a Maxi Bomb cookie.
Let's save it for next week. Save
Yeah,
the
darling.
excitement for next week.
Yeah.
I can down cream horns for you. Come here, darling.
Maybe we'll have to get JB Ices round to each of us, do the little delivery, cheeky delivery. There are other ice
Right,
cream
for next
vendors
week
you
now.
can use.
I'm excited. I love an ice cream.
I can't wait. I'm counting down.
I'm going to go and have a Twister after this.
If ever you want to go on a nice
Have an ice
little
cream.
walk, you can go to Danbury Lakes, and in there's a little ice cream van, and they do warm waffles with ice
Yes.
cream. Yes, baby.
Don't
Like
know if they
I stay away from that sort of stuff. I don't really eat that sort of food because it can be quite fattening and stuff.
Yeah.
do. Yeah,
So,
Andy
but
and I
I'm one
have
of those
seen them
lucky people.
fitness.
I can just eat what I like, and it doesn't. I think I've run out of skin. To be fair.
No, what it is, Andy, you and I can eat what we like and we don't get any smaller.
Oh right, that's the one.
Yeah, we're keeping at the same level. Because again, like I've said before, if I lost weight, my face would look like a bollock. And the obesity keeps me looking younger by stretching my skin out. I'll just
That's
be a
like me.
human.
If I didn't have this, look, I'd have a proper beard. My beard would actually grow up my face like Dan's.
No, if you lost loads of weight, you'd look like a big old fanny.
I'd look like Fred out of First Dates.
Yeah.
Do a bit. Do a bit. How's no one mentioned that before?
He doesn't. He looks like. I don't know.
Woman at the burger van thinks so, didn't she?
May we. Yeah, but I was just saying before you came on site, every time she sees me now, she goes, bonjour.
I know, we see
Right,
her at the
anything
burger
else on the
van.
agenda, or can we wrap up?
Oh, sorry.
Is McFlurry's melting?
Put the bumper leaves in there.
I think that's it for the agenda, isn't it? About other than Fridays at Haybridge 7:45.
I think that was it. I think that is, we've covered everything on the agenda tonight. I think
And
it
then
is
some.
just. I mean, I think we went off piece quite a bit.
A bit.
Come on, Donald.
Fair amount.
Come on. I'm trying to get the dog to talk to me.
I just want to know the
She's
story of
growling.
the woman getting run over by a horse at the Burger Man. I'm itching for this story.
I'll tell you off here.
If we Google it, will it be on there?
No, everyone's always getting run over by horses.
Is it on Tinternet? No?
No. Anyway, right, if there's nothing else on the agenda, we need to wrap it up because the dog's growling at me now.
All right, that's fair enough.
So
All right,
stop.
well, next week,
He's in-
ice creams, same time.
Yeah.
Same time, 8 o'clock Tuesday. Be there.
All knocked down a cream all together.
Actually, sorry, changing it completely. Can we do a podcast all together now? In a room?
Yes.
Oh, that'd
6
be
people
good.
indoors or 2 households of unlimited number, or up to 30 people outside.
Week Chief, next
Should we
Tuesday.
do it from a venue somewhere?
Should we do it somewhere
Yeah, so
next
the
Thursday
dog's
then?
talking
Next
to me.
Tuesday somewhere?
Week Chief.
I'm going to have to go.
Oh, controversial. All
Where
right,
can we do
Dog's
some
growling at me.
ice creams?
The dog's growling at me.
we got a week to decide. Surprise people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
where should we go? I reckon
Teacher's left.
Size Hot Tub.
That's not a bad shout.
Okay, my hot tub. It's hard though, isn't it? I haven't really got.
Well, we could have like a pool party at yours.
Oh,
Could have a pool party.
oh, Mr. Scaramanga's back.
Dr. Evil.
Oh, Mr. Bond, you have come back.
Aww.
Oh, God. That is a lovely cat you've got, Dave.
Mm.
Pedigree.
Could we do it at the
Well,
week,
from the
Chief?
point- Yeah, yeah, we'll have to have a word, but yes, and there'll be background noise. But
It'd be perfect
Yeah.
next week because there's no football. I don't think there's any football. So
Your
it
dining room.
means
What about your dining room, Dave?
yeah, come round.
not a bad shout.
We could do that.
Do it for my gym.
Just have shepherd's pie and ice creams and that.
I'll do a massive shepherd's
Yeah, I'm
pie.
quite
I
excited.
can make
You
massive
get
Viennetta.
McDonald's delivery.
I could make a massive Viennetta the length of the table.
Yes. That's a date, Dave.
Glue them all together.
I could bring my BMX with my mag wheels if you know where there's a pyramid.
I'll bring my horse.
I'll bring a horse as well.
Four horses
Be
in the area.
careful.
And
My
I've got-
friend, his car got bitten by a horse, and they
Shut up.
it didn't cover on the insurance.
Every
Don't
time I
believe
see
that.
Adnam, you know, like Adnam's Brewery, every time I see that now, I think that bloody Shirels that run me over.
All right, I'm going to find that picture and put it in the comments. 100%
Also,
it happened.
that day your mum was riding a penny farthing on that school trip to Flatford Mill, I
Yeah.
think it was called. It was on a small Fargo coach. It was quite a small one, like a little minibus. And I was sitting at the back and we was going down a bumpy road. And we went to Dedham the same day, Constable country. And
Dancing like Stevie Wonder.
that's what I do now. I'm rocking a dog to sleep.
Oh, okay.
I'm rocking a dog to sleep. Yeah. And I was at the back of the coach, bouncing up and down on the back seat, like really, you know, when we were going over a bump, I was like pretending I was going over a higher bump. And then we went over a massive bump, and I head butted the bit where you put your luggage, and it really hurt, and it stopped me having fun all day because I had a headache because I was showing off.
Right. Well, if nobody else has got any good stories, Mr. Scaramanga.
I'm going to have to go because I really fancy some ice cream.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to go and get cornetto out the old freezer. I've got a mint chopped chip.
I've only got Vimto lollies. That'll do.
Ooh, you've had Vimto.
That's the best.
Oh. It's not Rio, though, is it?
Better than Rio.
Drinking Champions, available at the Burger Man.
Right. Anyway, thank you for watching.
Thanks,
Goodbye.
everyone.
Guys.
Thanks, viewers.
See you next week.
Have a good week. Ciao.